As the sun sets on Michael Bay's Transformers film trilogy, not that the sun ever really sets in Bay's perpetual Twilight realm, you can rest easy though safe in the knowledge that a game tie-in is waiting for you should you want to continue your robotic odyssey at home. But is Transformers Dark of the Moon more than meets the eye, or are its flaws plain to see? Time to roll out our review. Transformers Dark of the Moon, the game, picks up after the events of the last Formers film, Revenge of the Fallen, but before the events of the film that it's based on. Are we clear on that? Okay. Right after felling the Fallen and mangling Megatron, Optimus Prime and his Autobot buddies continue to work for Sector 7 as Decepticon hunters. A covert operation led by Bumblebee to hack into Decepticon communications expert Soundwave's transmissions goes off without a hitch, and suddenly Prime and the gang have the locations of all the Decepticons on Earth. Score. All of them, that is, except Megatron, who is stealing pieces of mech tech developed by humans to aid him in thawing out frozen Decepticon assassin Shockwave. Stopping Shockwave from coming to is crucial because he's one mean, mono-eyed son of a gun. Dark of the Moon is a third-person shooter with an over-shoulder viewpoint, and if we were marking it on that, it wouldn't score very highly. The robot-on-robot combat is a little clunky and generally involves you stomping around in a circle until something blows up. However, the Transformers' unique selling point saves the game from shocking shooting. The ability to shift in and out of vehicle form at will adds tactical twists to the run-and-gun gameplay. Mastering the hit-and-run strategies certainly shakes things up. Unlike other Transformers games, the campaign isn't split down the middle. Instead, there's a single narrative arc that jumps between the bots and the cons on the fly. Unfortunately, without the added other side replay, the campaign comes up mighty short, taking a 5-odd hours to trundle through, tops. Now, we're not saying we'd quibble at 5 hours of masterful gameplay, but Dark of the Moon's encounters are bland, locked room, kill all the enemies to progress style events, and even a brief stint as Birdbot Laserbeak doesn't change things up much. Despite a rather dull campaign, a few significant tweaks have been made to the gameplay. Perhaps the most important is the inclusion of the Stealth Force mode. Clicking Transform no longer pings you into a four-wheeled wonder. Instead, you sort of half-shift into a car with guns. Yeah, Stealth Force gives you greater maneuverability and often more powerful weaponry. The only issue is that High Moon have come up with something so intuitive that you probably won't bother transforming into robot mode, except, to open doors. Oh, it's Arkham Asylum's detective mode all over again. Like War for Cybertron before it, Dark of the Moon is also getting the multiplayer treatment. You've got 2 modes to choose from, your standard deathmatch and conquest mode, where you capture nodes to earn points. You also get to create your own Autobot or Decepticon, well, to a degree, choosing a basic look and transformation class. Obviously, the ability to effortlessly shift into one of the 3 forms brings a unique flavour to battles. And while it's certainly a twang Call of Duty can't easily cook up, I'm not sure, circle strafing bots to death is something you'd want to do. The biggest issue with Dark of the Moon is that you can see so much potential in it. We've already seen High Moon Studios bust out a bombastic botfest in War for Cybertron, but it seems that even they couldn't conquer the strict deadlines that come with the movie tie-in territory, which is a massive shame because cleverly designed set pieces like Starscream's showdown in the skies with Autobot bomber Stratosphere give glimpses of a great game crying to get out. If only we could have more moments like Soundwave's frantic escape from a volcano, we'd be happy bunnies.
Megatron, you're a hard one to find.
If Transformers Dark of the Moon is anything to go by, it looks like the Autobots, Decepticons and High Moon Studios got rolled over by the movie companies before they could roll out another great game like War for Cybertron. Well, maybe when we run out of the Formers films, we can take the space bridge back up to Cybertron for another great game.